Going on, you guys? Boss stands tall here, back with my WWE 12 universe, and I promised you guys this match would happen. I've been saying it was gonna happen for a long time. Alex Riley versus The Miz. These two are both in the Royal Rumble match. They both have history with each other, and now we're gonna see them duke it out in my universe finally. All right, so I left the entrances on because I want to start keeping the entrances on. I think I don't know. I just think it's better with the entrances on. I know I never used to have the entrances on. I started last week in my match with Alberto Del Rio versus Brodus Clay, and Brodus Clay got injured after his debut match, but I have figured out a way to bring Brodus Clay back to my universe mode, because as you guys might know, there's some free DLC of him, and here we see Alex Riley's entrance. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, why is it that loud? Right, what I was gonna say was there's some free DLC of Brodus Clay, and I'm thinking I would just delete my created Brodus Clay and put him in the universe mode because the DLC isn't injured, and he's gonna keep fighting it out in my universe mode as far as I'm concerned, as long as he doesn't get injured on his debut match, because that would be just completely wrong, and I think I would cry for about 2 days on end. But this is actually I'm very sorry about how long it's been taking me to upload this week's videos. The movie maker I've been using, Windows Live Movie Maker, just has not been responding. I went out and I bought a new movie maker called Corel a little while ago. That hasn't been responding either. It split the video into 3 parts, and when I tried to upload it all together, it said it wouldn't work, and just all that kind of stuff that I just could seriously live without. So, finally, after a while of trying, I was pretty desperate. I tried the Windows Live Movie Maker again, and I tried to export it, and this actually worked. Got it, the correct file name, and thus you have this week's videos. And because I recorded those first 2 so long ago, I actually recorded this one yesterday if you're watching it on Friday. And this is the one where I get to tell you the fallout of the Royal Rumble, the actual Royal Rumble. I was pretty surprised seeing Sheamus win it. I thought Chris Jericho was, or actually I really thought that The Undertaker was going to return and then win the Royal Rumble, because that would have been a pretty cool twist. And we saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Road Dogg, and Mick Foley all return. I was really happy seeing that the people still appreciate Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Road Dogg. And Road Dogg, he's still got it. I think he's got a few more matches in him. And I would love to see if WWE would let him stick around a little bit after the Rumble. I don't think they will, but if they did, that would be really cool. Even just for like a few guest appearances every now and then. And with this match, Alex Riley versus The Miz. As you guys might have known, I think I mentioned it. I mentioned it in my previous Raw video. I think during the Brodus Clay and Alberto Del Rio match. The Miz had his match with CM Punk in one of the very first weeks, interrupted by Alex Riley, and I was not a good general manager about it, and I should have had these two fight, or wrestle rather. I guess they would fight because they got beef with each other, but wrestle the following week and to kind of settle that grudge. But I was not making very good decisions that day, and I kept that match from happening until right now, just because of my own, I like to have specific matches on here, and I just could not find a episode to fit this one in, and finally I have found an episode to fit this one in, and now you're finally watching it. What is going to happen between these two? I believe Alex Riley was, I know in one of the Royal Rumbles, the one that didn't go up and the one that did go up, in one of them Alex Riley was the first entrant. I believe it was in the one that did go up, and I don't think The Miz was in the Royal Rumble. I apologize for that misinformation in the beginning of the video saying that they both were in. But Alex Riley, I don't know if he pulled a very impressive time. I don't remember the Royal Rumble too well, but is this going to be a 3 count? Oh, Alex Riley picks up a 3 count with that neck breaker, it looks like. getting a very impressive win over The Miz. And you know what, tonight we did not have that #1 contenders match for the tag team titles for no reason. Tonight, David Otunga and Michael McGillicutty will wrestle up against the Road Warriors for those tag team titles. Just because I could not think of a match to book for tonight, I thought this would be a perfect day. I've also been waiting to book Drew McIntyre, and since this was only a 5-minute match, I think I'm going to fit Drew McIntyre in a match, if you guys don't mind. You can fast forward if you want. And let's go. I'd like to find a cool twist opponent for Drew McIntyre to face. And but I can't really think of one at the moment, so we might just have to face a jobber. Because, you know, he pulled a very impressive time in the Rumble, and I said I would book him. This match has been being booked. I don't know if you guys recognize it at all. This match has been being booked since the very beginning. The Superstar and Eve versus Husky Harris and Maurice. I've told the story behind the Superstar before. Whoops. I created him to hold all the titles I didn't want in the universe, and then I was just hoping that he would not get booked. So, you know what, we're just going to have to put this match off for one more week, because I want to get that match in with Drew McIntyre and whoever. Alright, let's throw McIntyre in there. Where is he? Here he is. Who should he go? We haven't seen John Morrison. Oh, wait, Drew McIntyre's a SmackDown guy. No, let's screw it. He's wrestling on Raw. Ted Dibiase. Nah, no title match. Ted Dibiase. Both of these superstars' first matches on Raw. And no, you know what? Turning. I cannot speak today. Can't speak ever. Sorry about that. I don't even know why I'm a commentator. I can't speak. Anyways, this is both these superstars' first match on Raw. First matches on Raw. In my universe. I hope that we can see them a little bit more throughout my universe. And I apologize. I've said this before, or at least I believe I have. I apologize for the way that I've done my universe. I decided to just start it from the very beginning of, like, when I got the game. But little did I know that it was about a month and a half before WrestleMania. So I think I'm going to have this go on a little bit longer after WrestleMania. I'm going to have it be the full year, just because I don't want to see it only be like 12 or so weeks. I want it to be the full experience, sorta. This entrance may take the longest time. If it takes too long, I'm just gonna skip it. But yeah, this guy, he had a lot of success in the Royal Rumble, and I was telling DG Films 03 when I was filming it that I was gonna book him more, and that he seemed like he deserved to be booked. And this is gonna be the match where I decide if he's going to be something big in the universe mode, because he's going up against the $1 million champion Ted Dibiase. Well, I just noticed this now. Drew McIntyre has the weirdest looking abs. He did in the last game, he does in this game. He just has the weirdest, most demented looking abs. Like, there's a fine line between ripped and just looking weird, and that one's pretty much crossing that line. Now you know it's going on for way too long, Drew McIntyre. See Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase we have not seen at all in my universe mode, so this is going to be both of their first matches. I don't know if he was in the Royal Rumble or not. I should really watch that Royal Rumble if I'm going to start doing all this stuff. Royal Rumble fallouts. But yeah, I think after I'm done filming this, I'm going to go downstairs in my basement, watch my Royal Rumble video, so that I can have a little bit of experience behind all these claims I'm making. And I think he's a heel, but I should probably make him a face, because he is in real life. Then again, Drew McIntyre is like winless in real life and pretty much being kicked off of SmackDown, so maybe this doesn't have to be too close to the real thing. Alright, here we go with this match. I'm just gonna call this match because I got nothing else to really tell you guys. Oh wait, no, I did think of something. Alright, I'm gonna hold off from calling this match just because I do want to mention this. My NXT season 1 is going to be starting semi soon. I don't know, maybe in a few months or so. And what that's going to be, since I don't have enough fans to really do a lot of voting yet, what I'm going to do is because there's going to be 8 superstars, or 8 rookies and 8 pros. And what's going to happen is I'm going to do 8 weeks of just exhibition matches. There's really going to be no voting. Nobody's going to get voted off for those 8 weeks. Each superstar is just going to show us really who's the best. And then after those 8 weeks, I'm going to set up an 8-man tournament. And the winner of that tournament, despite how well they've been doing in the universe alone, we are going to see, like, there could be a superstar who's winless in the exhibition matches, but wins the tournament, and he still makes it to the WWE. And that's not always fair, but you know what? If they can win the tournament, then they're pretty worthy of it. But you know, those exhibition matches are going to give us a good idea of all the superstars, their personalities and stuff, because there's going to be interviews, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be some backstage stuff, and we're going to see what those superstars have to give. And then when the tournament comes around, I'm going to book the matches pretty wisely and possibly even according to the rivalries they've got going on. But alright, back to this match. Ted Dibiase looks like he's getting the upper hand here. And right now, I know the DLC came out a little while ago. I was talking about earlier with Brodus Clay. My shop is down. My community creations is down. Everything's down today. I can't even do any online play. Not that I have been lately. I told a few guys I would. I told my friend Gaming Swede, I believe his name is, and Mr. Mega Killshot. I told them that I might start some online stuff, but it's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to hold off on that a little bit longer, just because I want to really prepare for when I do it. And I think I'm going to be tag teaming a lot with Gaming Swede, whatever his name is. I'm so sorry, Gaming Swede. Your username involves a lot of numbers. I'll put a link to your channel in the description just to make up for it. But yeah, Mr. Mega Killshot, he's another good channel. You know, I always have to mention my friends. DG Films 03, Artistic Games, Online Ass Kicker, all those guys, check them out. And I'll get your name right one of these days, Gaming Swede. But yeah, so far this match has been looking really good. And Ted Dibiase, nice little execution there, education, even though it's not even edge. I'm not going to say that Ted Dibiase was in the Royal Rumble, because quite frankly I have no idea if he was in the Rumble or not. No clue whatsoever. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna come back to you guys with loads of information, just being like, wait, what? Who's this? I swear I just saw Cody Rhodes coming out here. He better not be trying to. Oh, looks like Drew McIntyre is gonna put him away right here. Good night, Ted Dibiase. We saw that move on Diesel. We saw that move on many people. Well, Kevin Nash during the Royal Rumble. And here we go. Oh wait, Cody Rhodes. What? Cody Rhodes? Ted DiBiase's enemy is just saving him. The match. Wow. Looks like we're gonna see a match on SmackDown. This is giving me a great idea for a match on SmackDown. I think you guys can already really know what that is. But wow, look at that. Looks like we're just starting to pick up some rivalries now. This is where it's all going to start right here. These kind of rivalries that are going to escalate into something bigger. But yeah, Cody Rhodes saving Ted DiBiase. Could we see a tag team? Could we see a little rivalry picking up between Drew and Cody? Looks like, oh, Ted DiBiase going over again to break up the pin, and this would have been a win by Drew McIntyre. Looks like Cody Rhodes is finally going to walk out. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Yeah, it looks like he's pretty much out of here. The referee still isn't counting the pin. He's just kind of watching him go. He's got some form of some form of mental problem there. Okay, ref, come on. You gotta count this pin. 1, 2. Oh, looks like that didn't do too much, Cody Rhodes. Sorry, Drew McIntyre is your winner. This guy, you will see Drew McIntyre more on this. Maybe even with the title around his belt. You never know. If he can make it that far, he can do anything. And like I said, match for SmackDown could very well be Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre on SmackDown this week. Or possibly Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase versus Drew McIntyre and another opponent, possibly even a mystery opponent. Like an actual mystery opponent that let's see if there's going to be a cutscene afterwards or just... Nope, pretty much it's going to be. Alright, what was I going to do now? Oh yeah, the tag team match. This is probably going to be a very long video, you guys. I'm sorry. And you know what? Why am I sorry? If you guys are watching this, then you probably enjoy it. But I never really like to take very much time out of your lives. And no, it's not going to be a #1 contenders match because John Cena is already the champion. And I think they're doing it for... what am I doing? What's going on? Okay, customize freely. Our main event of the evening. Normal tag team bout. It is going to be Otunga, where is he? David Otunga. Title match for the Unified Tag Champion. And Michael McGillicutty versus Animal and Hawk. Well, it's going to be a really good match, you guys. I'm pretty excited. We're going to watch their entrances because that's what we do now. I'm going to grab some water, and while I'm grabbing some water, because this commentary stuff is hard. I know most of my friends know about that. You know, all those guys that I just mentioned, they're all pretty good commentators. They all know what I'm talking about. It's hard to do it for a while, so I'm just going to grab some water. You can watch their entrances. I'll be right back to you guys. Alright, you guys, I'm back. And that could very well be the last time you see those titles around the waists of Otunga and McGillicutty. And around the waists of these guys right here. Hawk and Animal. They're all awesome. I know the quality's pretty bad, but you know, you can pretty much make out that those guys are both just completely red tinted. Even though it looks yellow in the camera, I apologize for that. There we go, there's some red. Could we be looking at our new champs? They could beat Demolition, and Demolition's been doing really well. Could they beat Otunga and McGillicutty tonight? Oh, there's some really cool lights, I have to say. I would not be upset at all if they told me that I had to have those lights. I love their shoulder pads too. Those things are awesome. Oh, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I love the tag team championship. I love the entire tag team division. I love to focus on tag team matches a lot in my universe. I was actually thinking about having a tag team tournament later. Not as part of the universe, but just as part of you know, maybe after the universe is over to decide who's gonna hold the titles in the next game. I don't think McGillicutty is going to be in the next game, but if he isn't, then I'm going to create him, and if he wins the tournament, then they're going to hold the titles. But here we go with this tag team title match. And like I was saying about the belt, or about the tag team belts, I have to say that the tag team belts are my favorite belt. They're the best looking. And yeah, I really do love the tag team belts. And this match may go on for a very long time, and you're just going to have to sit through it with me. But if it is a very long match, then it's going to be a long and entertaining match. Cause oh, it looks like he just knocks McGillicutty on his ass. David Otunga might have something to say about that. And then he goes and knocks Hawk on his ass. Oh, both those guys are getting in on the action. McGillicutty and Otunga just taking shots at him. And now McGillicutty wants to get in there to kind of return the favor for attacking him out there. The Road Warriors, their second official match in my universe, and same with Otunga and McGillicutty. They picked up a big win against Los Guerreros, who I know you haven't seen a lot of in this. I've been told to book them more, and I think I will eventually. They were in the Royal Rumble. That should hold you off for a little while. Just keep watching their matches. But yes, I do promise that we will see them more, because they're a big part of the tag team division, and you will. I want to put them in as much as I can, because I really enjoyed Eddie while he was alive, and I don't think Chavo got enough credit in WWE. He was like a Mexican luchador, and he's been in it since like the early days, like WCW. He was in early days of SmackDown, had a lot of success. I just don't think when they made him feud with Hornswoggle and made him lose all the time, I don't think that was really giving Chavo the kind of recollection he deserved, or recognition. What did I say? Recollection? You know what that means. A nice double team move by those two. Looks like he's glitching a little bit, not being able to get out, but now he does. I was going to say, if he was glitching like that, he would have gotten disqualified. You really can't lose the titles off disqualification, but you especially can't get the titles if you're the one that's getting disqualified. So I was really hoping that glitch wouldn't cost him. Oh, what's this? What? What? Michael McGillicutty turning on his tag team partner and fellow champion. No way. He's got to go at this on his own. No way. No way. New champs. New champs. New champs. The Road Warriors. Oh my gosh. They pick up a victory on the single David Otunga. Michael McGillicutty leaving him. Wow, I'm so glad I booked this match for tonight. Oh my gosh, that was something that I did not think I would see. Looked like they were a really successful tag team. They were picking up some good wins. Looked like they might have even won this one, but Michael McGillicutty had to get in there and turn his back on his partner. And oh my god. Wow, that was just not expected at all. But new champs, the Road Warriors are our new champions. New tag team champions. Wow, what a twist. What a twist. I'm never going to do that again. Never saying that again. Remind me to never say that again. What a twist. Alright, one more time. I'm done. I'm done. Wow, look at that. The title holders. New title holders. Road Warrior Animals. Wow, these guys are probably going to go very far in this. Alright, well, I'm going to see you guys later, because that's the end of my universe mode. This match is not going to happen. Alright, I'll see you guys later.